And we've started. Hey guys, guess
Mhm.
what? We're dropping that bullshit video shit.
Because nobody wants to see our face, except for that one guy
I mean,
in Alaska.
this is gonna be more work for me because I think the podcast is my thing. I just drag Brandon along for it.
Yep, and I do the writing and the editing and the website stuff and the YouTube stuff and Twitter stuff.
Uh,
Follow me on Twitter at AMG Portal
yeah,
and my other Twitter account, which doesn't exist.
we're switching back to audio only, and we're going to be doing this little slideshow thingamajiggy unless I get lazy and just put one still image. You could tell. You could tell which weeks I would have plenty of time, which weeks I have no time.
In which weeks he just doesn't give a fuck.
So, something amazing happened
I
last.
watched Teppuu. No, I read Teppuu. Wait.
Also, Game of Thrones ended. Everybody see what happened? E3 happened, but we're going to talk about that later. Because right now, I directed Brandon's attention to a manga, which I thoroughly enjoyed, and I thought, hey, you will enjoy it too.
I like fighting. I hate you because you know I like fighting. It's like I'm a whore for that crap. Like, oh, it was so good. It's really good. Oh man,
Teppuu. It,
Iron Wind Fist rises. Damn you, Japan. Like,
yes, it translates into Iron Wind, and it's a woman, Natsuoi. Is that her name?
Natsuo Idanachi, I believe. Yes, that's right. I butchered Japanese. Yeah, Natsuo Ishido, not Idanachi. What is Idanachi? I feel like that's a sword or something.
Anyway, Natsuo is a woman that is good at anything and
Bitch.
everything.
That's what she is. Natsuo is a bitch.
I was getting to that.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You were taking too long. I feel like we need to establish the fact that the main character is a bitch.
And so, yeah, she's not the best person, but she did find something which she likes. I'm not even sure if she likes. She finds herself doing MMA because there is another woman. What's her name?
Yuzuko Mawatori. And if she wasn't 16, I'd say I love her. Fuck it. I still love her. She's just.
I think I think that actually does fly in Japan.
Okay, well then Japan rules apply. Love Yuzuko.
And plus, she's 2D. All rules apply.
Yes. That's right, guys. As long as she's two-dimensional, all rules apply. Wait, what if I look at her from a two-dimensional plane?
Yeah, that's paper.
Okay, now what if I take pictures of a person? That picture is two-dimensional.
Yes.
So is it okay?
But you know what? Not going down this creepy way.
Okay.
I see it's dark and it's wet and it smells weird. Not going down that road.
Isn't every road we go down dark, wet, and smells weird?
Yeah, but this one is slippery for a different reason.
No. So wow.
What was I doing? I was
We were talking about a really good women's MMA manga.
Yes, it is a manga about women's MMA, and it is to tell you the truth, it is exactly what you think of a sports anime. You have your main character, and they have to succeed and triumph over their antagonist. But why I think the show is so genius is that the main character is kind of a scumbag. She enjoys hurting people, which, if you're gonna do MMA, that's one of the prerequisites.
She's super sadistic / masochistic.
I don't think she really enjoys taking it, but she likes giving it.
I don't. Yeah. Well, I think she likes giving. Well, I don't know.
I think she, like the whole like there's a whole sequence where she and her sparring partner they grapple, and her partner is a judo master. She just the whole time where she just practice getting in arm bars and rear naked chokeholds and stuff like that. And all the whole time, and she's just learning how to do them. And then when she fights her for real, she just destroys her. and just goes through all of those holes one by one on
And
her.
she's so bored. Oh gosh.
I don't think we're doing this for good justice. I think we forgot how to do this.
Like just talking about it?
No, no, because I feel like I still have something to say about the summary. What is it? Right, so she is a terrible person. She gets bored easily of normal sports. And she's incredibly lonely because since she's so good, she has to pretend that she's trying really hard. And because of that, people tend to hate her. It's like, "Oh, you're so good. Why don't you just give us a fucking chance?" And then she's like, "All right, well, looks like I don't have any friends then."
Well, okay, and because it's not like you think everybody hates her because she's good, but she's also just really a bitch.
Yeah,
like,
she's also super arrogant
like,
about it. But like,
good or bad, she's just a bitch. Like, I feel like a lot of characters would like her if she just was like, if you remove the bitch part and just have like her being talented.
Well, here's another thing. She's also super two-faced.
Yeah,
because like when like someone like her superior or someone's like, "Hey, go do this," she's like, "Right away, I'm totally the stereotypical protagonist," and then she's like, "Ah, fuck these guys are fucking losers."
Yeah,
which in all reality, I think it's just being a teenage girl.
Yeah,
just really thinking about it, it's just being a teenage girl.
I do love those moments where she's just like, "You bitch!" Like, so many people call each other bitches in the series.
Yeah, and it's okay because it's all girls. It's another one like It's another one of those shows like Kill la Kill that's accidentally feminist.
You know, it's funny. I was reading at first. I was like, "Huh, it's a girl series," and I was like, "Ooh, fighting!" And like the whole girl thing. I was like, "Ooh, more fighting!" And I was like, I tried to like think about like, there's not like, is this something sexual? I was like, there's nothing sexual about it.
Okay, all right. You see, I got that feeling too. It's that woman that does samba and she got that leg lock where they're touching butt to butt.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, this is weird. Why am I hard?
Like,
this is a weird one.
Like, it's not meant to be sexual because I love fighting, and I won't lie.
It's not meant to, but we're guys.
The thing that I do like about it is I think this is in like every sports manga and anime. Like, there's something oddly sexual about fighting people. It's just it's like you're touching bodies and like you want like to hit them and you want to touch them and like you wear like minimalistic clothing and you get excited about it and just the wording and everything.
And plus you're doing MMA, which most of it is rolling around.
Yeah, like rolling over people, and I hate that. Like, it's just so crawly. But like, the clothing is like, and it seems really sexual, and I think that's not inaccurate because even in real life,
here's like your mind gets it that way, but I don't think the characters have any intention of it being sexual. Neither does the mangaka.
Yeah, it just seems like that. I think the mangaka is aware of it though.
I think that when he's drawing, it's like, yeah, some people could do it like this, but that's the angle that conveys what I want to convey.
Yeah, well, I don't mean like the positioning of the characters. I just mean like the like emotional aspects. Like when you see Natsuo like starting to turn red and blush and like get really, really excited before she's about to fight somebody.
Oh well,
and everyone's
she is a sadist.
Yeah, and it's just like one of the things like you're enjoying this a little too much. Like
that's like Natsuo is a bit different because like
or when you see Yuzuko and like Ringi's like beating the hell out of her and like and Mario's like, "Well, stop hitting her." She's just like, she's creepy. Like
no, but like she like in any other like if it was any other mangaka,
she'd be
she's the main character. It's like,
yeah, she's short. She's the underdog. She sucks. She
has
zero talent.
She had zero talent, but she worked and trained until she was the best.
No, Ringy's still better than her.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
It's weird.
like what I really like about this is that like you get to see what makes an antagonist of a manga tick. Sometimes they're a bit creepy, and other times I just love that moment where she just where she's just pounding at that tree and it's like, oh, I figured out why I hate her. I hate people that have everything. And then from that moment on, she decided that I can't let her have this. So
She can't be happy. Like she doesn't deserve to be happy.
can't be happy when I feel like this. That way I have to oppose you.
It's literally an evil villain monologue.
Yes,
It really is.
it's like I can't let you. I can't.
Oh god.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, I want her to lose. Everybody in the series wants her to lose.
What's fucked up is that it's true.
She wants to lose. Everybody wants.
Yes, she does. She's like, I want someone that could beat me. And then
Yeah, like, why are you on the ground? Why are you on the ground? They told me you were better than me. You suck. Like
I was supposed to lose and be humbled. But
like in the first match, when she needs the girl, not in her first match, but in the first G girl preliminary match, when she needs the girl in the face, and her teacher's like, really, you really, you gotta be kidding me, like, really, well, just come on, someone beat her, like,
man, her teacher is like, man, she's gotta be good, but she needs to be punched in the face a couple times.
Yeah, it's one of those things, like, I know you're talented, but I really just want somebody to beat the hell out of you.
Listen, you're too good right now. You're going to become a monster. Because, like, she sees something in her, and like, she's taking responsibility. Because, like, okay, well, she could be one of the best, but something in there is gonna make her into a terrible person, so... Because, like, that's all... What MMA really is about, well, mostly in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, is being humbled all the time. Because because it's a thing. If you don't tap out, they don't stop ringing. They don't stop pulling. And if you're not humble enough to say stop, you're going to kill me. You're going to break me. You're
going to get broken.
Yes.
Or killed.
I mean that's what it is. But like, even when she's tapping out, she's like, okay, I'm just learning so I could beat you.
Okay, so now I feel like we spoiled a little bit of it.
Yeah.
So I want.
Fuck. Yeah, we did.
Yeah. So as a forewarning, I'm going to get into deeper spoiler territory.
Fuck yes, let's do it.
Okay. So
I'm going to record a spoiler thing before this. Remember that, me.
So because one thing her teacher said is like, I don't think she's gonna last 3 years.
Yeah.
Like, and she was talking about the fact that, like, she's probably gonna quit because she quits everything.
Yeah.
And, like, when she gets bored of it, and I think she's acknowledging the fact that, like, she doesn't like MMA. Like Yuzuko likes MMA. Sane likes karate. She doesn't like the thing she's doing. She just wants to find somebody who's better than her. And if she doesn't find that, then she's gonna quit. And I think that's kind of one of the reasons why she wants somebody. She wants somebody to beat her, because it'll keep her in it, and it'll, like, help her realize that she's not the best. You know what this reminds me of is Dragon Ball. I know, which is weird.
Yes, well, when Master Rochi enters the tournaments.
Yeah, to beat them, so they wouldn't to think that there are people out there who are stronger than them, so they wouldn't just get complacent and stop practicing martial arts, even though they were already, like, the second and third strongest person in the world.
Man, way to call back something that we call back all the time.
I know, right? But this time it actually makes sense. Like, it wasn't a stretch.
This time it wasn't just a random Dragon Ball Z tangent. It was it was an actual reference that was thought out, and something that would make our AP literature teacher kind of proud.
I know, right? Gosh.
Now what? Oh, hold on. I remember I had an almost feminist tangent. Oh yeah, I love it when girls talk to other girls and they're not talking to each other about boys. Isn't it awesome how they could just have a conversation about
and not have it be about boys?
Yeah.
Huh? You know, I never realized girls were doing that.
Conversation not about boys?
Naruto.
Yeah.
And Bleach. Mm-hmm. Not One Piece.
Yeah. And also in Teppuu, how they just have, like, by the way, if you, women MMA in Japan is kind of blows. There's no
Yeah, well, well, isn't that like women MMA in every country?
actually in America,
I know it's pretty big in America,
like
but like relatively to the men's
oh
MMA,
yeah, like
it's
yeah,
minuscule. Like MM,
like in America you could be a professional women MMA fighter.
and no one would ever know your name.
Yeah, well well you see this is weird. I actually enjoy MMA.
Yeah, I mean, I like
No,
it.
no,
I
no,
would
no, no,
never
no,
do
no.
it.
When I say I enjoy it, I mean I
Oh, you
visit
watch it,
MMA Junkie like once a day, just to see
right?
what's up there, see what's going on in the UFC, and I also check on the women's stuff too because I want to see if someone could beat Ronda Rousey. But that's besides the point. Like the reason why I really enjoy Teppuu is because I love the heck out of MMA. I like I think about MMA every day. I was like, man, if I could only get the $75 a month, that I could start taking Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class, and finally, I could finally do it.
Yeah. See, this is why I like Sane so much. The karate girl.
Hmm.
I love her because I like martial arts, and I'm not that big in MMA. But I like fighting people who do MMA because I still love martial arts.
Yeah.
You should never bitch away from somebody's style, even if it's technically better. Fuck that.
No,
If you're a better fighter, you're a
no.
goddamn better fighter.
I know why I love Sane.
Right.
She's like a 7,000 degree black belt.
I know. Holy shit,
Like
she's
she's
awesome.
she is just crazy good. Like the blinds that she like karate. There's a thing where you punch and then you leave your fist there so they can't see
They
their
don't
foot.
see the kick coming. Oh my god. I love when she fights that girl. She's like, oh, and she get kicks in the face. She's like, where did that come from? Boom! And she like hits the ground and it's over.
And then like she's on the ground and he's like, okay, this is where the grappling begins. She's like, no, I'm gonna
No,
punch
I'm
you
gonna
in the
stand here
stomach.
and punch you because I'm badass.
And here's the thing, she does know how to grapple. She's like, because karate does have some grappling techniques, right?
Yeah.
Because I remember her master and her going over some techniques.
Yeah, I don't think it was this. I don't think it was to fight ground game. I think it was like
Okay,
to
if you
like
get picked at
assert your
that,
dominance so you don't get the shit beat out of you in ground game.
yeah,
Yeah.
like that's what I really like, and which is something that MMA I think really needs is like a really good technical fighter. Because like there's some guys in the Muay Thai fighting leagues that would just wreck wreck some of the guys in MMA because like if you take away their ground game, they're like just shit strikers.
Yeah, it's like how many good? Because I've noticed that too. But how many good like all around like MMA fighters are like who are?
John Jones, George St. Pierre is a good one.
Yeah, he
There's
John St. Pierre is.
yeah, there's not that many good like all around that's like really good at everything. That's like
It's hard though, because
yeah.
if you're good at striking, then you focus on
Yeah,
that. But if you
but here's the thing. What I don't like about MMA, if you have two people that are good at striking,
then it's never gonna hit the ground.
yeah, because like or it would always hit the ground because it would be like, okay, I know you're weak at striking. I think I'm better than you at grappling. Here I go for the takedown. I'm like, oh, here we go. Because they're playing strategy. I was like, all right, I'm ready for two guys to play face punch. Sometimes you want to watch face punch.
I like how you like. Oh, they're thinking. Oh, I guess I'll sit here. No,
sometimes I'm ready for a thinking man's fight.
and sometimes you're ready for people to just hit the crap out of each other.
Yeah.
I understand. I understand.
I'm not a terrible person.
No. Sometimes like a good fight is one where it's like, oh, like there's no like strategies. Like he really punched his face harder. Like sometimes it's just one of those like, God, how can I beat him? Just hit him harder. Oh, okay. That worked.
Oh boy. No, but like sometimes that happens, and it's a bummer. It's not the fight that I was looking for, but it's still fun to watch. Anyway, I just said I'm on a I like MMA tangent.
I love fighting. I don't care what kind of fighting it is. I just like fighting, and that's why I really like this series because it pays respect to martial art people. And
And you know what I really like about this series?
mm,
Everybody isn't doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. There's someone
yes,
doing sambo, and it's on like holy crap, sambo.
there are people who do judo, and then there are actually people from Brazil.
Marco is just Hoist Gracie.
Yeah, and
You know,
I love Ringy. Ringy's so cool.
I, I mean, I wish there was a ringy in real life.
Oh man, I told you, I just want to punch Yuzuko in the face. Like I like her that much.
It's like you punch her and she's like, "Thanks, my turn."
Yes, and
Bitch,
then I get this
uppercut
crap
you,
beat out of me by a 16-year-old Asian girl for like
and you're like,
all day.
"Oh, that was awesome."
Yeah. Would that not be the best date in the world? Like, ladies, like best date in the world, just hitting each other in the face over and over again.
I mean, I really like Natsuo though.
Like,
I,
I like her because she's like I like the fact that I can hate her.
I don't hate her because okay, here's another thing. What makes all MMA fighters pretty weird is that a lot of MMA fighters have a history of abuse. And there's some crazy abuse going on between her and her brother.
See, I'm really interested in that because
They just drop hints every once in a while. I'm like, what's going on? And I'm so confused.
and in that last chapter where she's fighting, well, not the last, well, the last chapter where her brother's mentioned, where she's fighting Sane, and you see like, and like that's one of the reasons why she goes and beats Sane to like kind of win her brother's love back, and it's just
Yeah.
like, yeah, and she's like,
And,
I feel bad for her brother though, because it's such a kick in the pride,
yeah,
and it's
but
one of those
the
things
thing
like,
is, she's flipping terrified of her brother.
yeah, and it's funny because it's not like, yeah, that is true.
Yeah, and like another thing, he has two different color eyes now, for some
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
There's some crazy abuse backstory going on, which a lot of real life MMA fighters do have. Like the guy that went crazy and held had a shootout with the police in Florida. I forgot the guy's name. He was like getting beat up by his dad, and then to MMA to like let out some of that aggression.
Yeah, damn. That really made it really a lot more depressing than I thought.
No, just think of John Jones. He's
Okay.
a perfectly functional human being.
He has a
Just
perfect
fights.
life.
Like he's just like, man, I'm not good.
There's-
He's like, man, I'm not good at football or basketball. He's like, have you tried MMA? Look, what's that?
Yeah, it's like it's not one of those.
Holy crap, I'm a
I'm
monster.
deeply psychologically like dealing with some trauma. You think punching people in the face would help? Yeah, give it a shot. Like,
Yeah, give it a shot. And the thing is, you're gonna get punched back.
yeah, and I think that's good. Sometimes you need to get punched in the face, like Natsuo. She needs it. Ugh.
I mean, okay, Sane gave her like plenty of punches.
No, she needs a good no, cause Sane got screwed. I hate that. Oh man, that picture. Oh god,
Man,
though they have like I showed those 2 pages sold me on this.
where she stood.
Yeah, like the standoff between like Mario Tanaka
Yeah, it's like
God,
oh, the storm's brewing. Get a good
yeah
pictures.
Kotane, Rengi, and Yuzuko and Natsuo is just like, oh, because you know what, I'm really interested in the background fight between Mario and like Tanaka,
Yes.
like,
It-
and
I just know that Tanaka is gonna get messed up because if Mario's Hoist Gracie, he's gonna get fucked up because
I think Tanaka's gonna lose, but I think he's gonna make Mario go, oh, okay.
it's like, huh, maybe I should practice more.
Yeah, it was like, oh, okay, you actually hit me hard, huh? But cause like I remember you seeing like Tanaka like his ass kicked by Rengi, and then you found out that it was all a setup,
Mhm.
and then like at one hand you go, oh, that's cool, and then on the other hand you go, oh,
And then but then the other hand's like, man, she kicked him really hard.
like she broke his ribs. It's like, damn, like it's really weird because I want to know Tanaka's like that like weird guy who's actually really good. He just happens to be really relaxed, or if he's just
Okay, but
kind of okay.
but here's the thing. both of those, like Tanaka and what's her name?
Kotani
Yes,
Karen.
like both of those, I also get that, I'm a huge, like they would be they would be an antagonist in another manga too. It's like they're obviously the bad guys, except Mario. Mario has some truly sinister faces in this manga.
No, Mario's evil as fuck.
Mario has some sinister faces.
Mario's evil as shit. Like when he was like, "Oh, I'm surprised she's like you were like brave enough to show your face around here." I was like, "Damn!" And I know it's for the hype, but still, I was like, "Damn!" Like this wasn't planned. I'm gonna just be an asshole because. And then it's like, oh, they're taking pictures. Nice. Like for a second though, I just thought he was genuinely being a dick. He was so good at it that I just genuinely thought he was being a dick.
he's like, just genuinely be. He's like, yeah, that's, oh god, Mario's a jerk.
He is, and like he pulled out his phone in the middle of Yuzuko's fight, like just
can't get the combos right.
Oh,
just not even thinking about it.
It's like, oh, she's got it. Oh man, I really do like Mario. I really want to see Tanaka like get into it. I think it's interesting how like they acknowledge the fact that like women's MMA doesn't get a lot of coverage.
Yeah.
And so they're kind of like trying to hype it up because they know they're good. So they're trying to like just really hype it up. And you see like this preliminary match, they're like knockouts and high schoolers who are kicking ass.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, I forgot to touch on this. These girls are fucking superheroes.
Yeah, it's like everybody's getting knocked out. Like, what the hell is wrong with
everybody's like, why are high school students
why are
knocking
16-year-olds beating these 20, 30-year-old masters? Like,
everybody's like, why is this happening? This is weird.
Yes.
Oh man, that's it's crazy awesome. Everybody, if you're a fan of Face Punch, you should watch this. I mean, read this. Because there's plenty of face punch. Don't feel bad about women getting punched in the face.
Oh god, no! Embrace it.
Also, don't embrace it. Just know that that's their choice. That they're doing this willingly, and it's also girls punching other girls.
Okay, yes, don't go out and punch girls in the face.
And also,
unless they ask for it.
Also, I just want to remind you how close that match was between Sane and Natsuo. That
it makes me mad though that she won in one punch. Like I know it wasn't in just one punch, but like it was like, oh damn.
Okay,
like,
but like, okay, I've been saying good things. Time for my criticism, man. Sometimes the faces get wonky.
Yeah, but
like,
I think this
it's like sometimes it's like he draws a full face at an angle where it should be a partial face.
Yeah, it does get a little wonky. I think he's because I read his interview on one of the end of the chapters, and it seems like he's not like 100% skilled at drawing like action manga.
Mm-hmm.
So it may not be that he's just this is his first series, like so he's a little wonky for a while.
Yeah,
but because
this is this guy's first series, like
yeah. And it's been going for 6 years. I wonder off and on. I don't know if it's off or on yet.
I think it's on as this moment. He took a hiatus from this month because the next volume is coming out in Japan.
Okay.
And
so
on the stuff. I know it's a bit too much.
Yeah, because I tried to, and it's too much Japanese for me to sift through. Yeah, so I like the fact that I don't like the fact that it's wonky, but he has some like. Oh, like that kick that Sane gave her in the midsection. Oh,
yeah.
It's so that I want that as like a T-shirt. Like, it looks so good. Like just that picture. Like, ow. Like, and you see like the body like curved in where the foot. Oh man.
I like a couple pages after where Natsuo blocks Sane's kick. When she blocks the blind kick and she's and her eyes is just zoned out, like she's possessed by a demon. It's like, I have to win.
Yeah, I hate that. I'm mad though because
these girls are flipping ripped.
Yeah, they. Oh my god!
Like I feel so ashamed every time I look at their abs. I'm like,
screw grating cheese on these abs. You can sharpen a sword on these.
Sharpen my sword on these abs.
Oh man, like Ringy's like just built like a tank. Like, oh my goodness.
I don't think there's enough material for someone to start animating
For
this.
anime. Yeah, it's only 27 pages.
What 20?
I mean chapters.
Well, the thing is, these are long chapters, though.
These are 50-page chapters. This is a good
I mean,
2 episodes per chapter.
You know what? I take it back. Like, this is a lot for a monthly series.
Yeah, and like it doesn't drop in number until later.
Yeah.
Like way later.
And
Like the last chapter.
Like when it's obvious that he has to do a lot of work.
But yeah, but mostly it's like what 40 to 50 pages a piece.
I mean, two episodes per chapter, so there's 23 chapters so far. Get a good 40. Yeah, there's 2 seasons already.
Yeah, and you can condense that, and you can still get a good 13 or 26.
And if you really want to, you add a filler chapter. I mean, like
beach episode.
If they do that, I would be so upset. But
no, because you training at the beach is actually helpful.
Yeah. Oh snap! Just Ringy doing the Thai, because in Muay Thai to strengthen your kicks, they kick palm trees all day. Just have Ringy just whap, just dropping coconuts, whap.
That hurts my leg just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Teppuu gives our oh shit seal of approval.
Teppuu. If we knew about Teppuu during Face Punch Month, god dang it, it would be. I think it's right up there with Masashi no Minoru.
Yeah, and the good thing about it is that like all the characters don't look frightening, so I can enjoy it. I'm sorry, but Minoru has some really frightening, just unusually ripped guys, and it's scary.
And
like
it's nice and sexual too.
Yes, and it's frighteningly like just you shouldn't have that many muscles. Like I don't. Nobody with that mass should be able to like do a flying anything.
Oh boy.
Gosh, like they shouldn't. It's no.
So let's move on to E3.
Okay. Well, I'm bored.
So let's talk about the breakout game of E3. You know what
Splatoon.
Huh?
Splatoon.
See, that was gonna be my actual one. I had my joke one.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
Oh wait, I read you too well. Like,
God dang it! Why does this happen?
Like I knew you were thinking about Splatoon. I didn't know there was gonna be a joke one. What Halo 2? Oh, that is the breakout. Halo 2.
Yeah. You know what? Let's. All right. Let's just talk about E3. Microsoft. Anything interest you?
Oh, they brought Halo back. Blood Ghost, bitch. Like
yeah, there's more Halo. They have what's it called? Stardust Overdrive, Sun-Kissed Overdrive,
Rainbow Six Siege.
Actually, here's the thing. I like Rainbow Six, but what's really weird about that whole thing? Why is it capture the flag with a human?
Well, because
just a really super realistic screaming woman. It feels super weird. That's like one of those weirdest things. I'm like, okay.
What's weird? No, it's only weird if you're the one who has to keep her. Like you're the hostage keeper. That's the only time it gets weird. Then it's like I'm actually holding a woman against her will. Yeah. This is the weird thing about that is like, can I just kill her?
But then you go get that hostage money.
But they don't win. Like because I thought about this when they were showing the demo. I was like, a really good way to win right now is to just kill her.
It's like capture this flag.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I broke the flag and set it on fire. Guess who won now? Nobody. Yeah, bitch. Like
yeah, and plus, also, I'm Havoc. I'm too OP.
Havoc killed the 4 guys.
Like just out of nowhere, it's like, hey, where's Havoc? Whatever, let's just go. It's like, man, you guys should have hunted down Havoc because now he's just taking you guys out.
Hey, where's that sniper who killed? He's going back to kill everybody else.
It's like this Havoc's like blah 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 blah. Sunset Overdrive. I had it right the first time.
Sunset Overdrive is pretty cool.
I feel like that the writing on that could get super bad if they don't be careful.
I think it's zombies with spunk.
Here's the thing: there's too much spunk. When everybody's like, "Yeah, look at me, I'm so edge and hippie, and look how sassy I am.
Look at my hipster shoes and my gun," but it's not really a gun. It's kind of like a laser, but it's a phaser. But I spell it with a Z because Z's are better than S's.
You guys remember the '90s? Well, here it is in a game.
And colorful and bright, because zombies are all gloomy, but we make it bright. It's totally a new game.
Yeah, you guys aren't totally playing Left 4 Dead because you're doing rail grinding, kind of like
and
Sonic.
Not playing Dead Rising because this is a lot different from Dead Rising.
Not playing Dead Island because this game's good.
Oh, shots fired!
Man, I will shoot all the shots at Dead Island. That game was a piece of shit.
I read on IGN that Microsoft won their conference, and I
thoroughly disagree.
Cause oh my god, it was it's all just because they said the phrase "it's all about the games" does not mean it was a good conference.
Yeah.
Cause the best thing, the thing that got the most fanfare was Halo 2. Not even the new one.
The game that they already did.
It's a 9-year-old game. This is like Square Enix having a conference like, hey, we're bringing back Final Fantasy VII. Okay, in retrospect, people will love the shit out of it, but it's this is what you're doing for me now. This is what you're squaring for me. You brought back a game I like because all your other games are kind of not as good.
Yeah, I mean that's how it is.
You audibly heard the woo.
Oh no, that was Ubisoft. Never mind.
Who?
The one where they awkwardly did push-ups on stage.
Oh, because they had that UV thingy.
Yeah.
The workout thingy for the Kinect.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Also, we have to talk about the biggest elephant in the room.
What? Oh,
which is that nobody said the word Kinect.
Because they got
it. They're phasing it out. They're phasing that motherfucker out.
I mean, they got a new president of their gaming strategy.
And they're like, get this out. What is this? What is this black box that's on top of my Xbox? This is it's a Kinect. A what?
The president.
How much is it? $100. Why?
The president was like, wait. Is anybody making games for this? No. Why do we have it? We're like so much more expensive than the PS4. Why do we have it in every single one of them? Because then
you can turn it on by talking to it.
And they're like, why?
because it's
Tell
better
me
than
why.
Controller.
Slaps them. Tell me why. Slaps them. This is a new regime. Listen to me. I'm boss now.
This is a new Xbox.
You might say we're starting from square one.
Why don't we get hired on marketing teams?
Because we're too good, man.
I know.
We get too much money, and everybody would be so upset at us.
It is just making a monopoly in every industry. It's not fair. It's not fair to other people.
This is why we're not at advertising, you guys. Not much for me for Microsoft.
I was kind of bored.
I was no what Scalebound because it's Platinum and I want to buy everything that Platinum does.
Because they made Wonderful 101.
Because most of those guys worked on Okami. And
Beautiful Joe.
It's Clover Studios, and I want to make.
Okay,
guys.
Can we just I think we've done this before, but can we just I want you to take your mind and wrap it, because it's gonna be hard, around the fact that the same guys who made Beautiful Joe made Okami,
and also same guys that made Bayonetta.
Yeah, holy shit!
Still Platinum, guys.
The range.
I'm pretty sure it's different directors for each game. But...
I know, just holy crap.
Oh, and also Mad World.
Yeah, they were really weird.
You see, I don't have a lot of those games. I'm getting a Wii U to make sure I can buy Bayonetta.
And speaking of which, we'll save Wii U. Yeah. We'll save Nintendo.
So, EA, anything?
Can we just do the top three? Because I have nothing against
because
Yeah, because
tell you the truth, I'll tell you the truth, 100%. I didn't watch EA.
I didn't either. Well, that's not why I wanted to do just top three. Because most of the games that we see in the top three are in the other conferences.
Yeah. Assassin's Creed.
Was in all of
Yeah,
them. Because Ubisoft makes that money.
yeah. I mean,
Ubisoft is the next EA.
here's the thing. I really liked Assassin's Creed because it was like, oh, this is so cool and different. And back in Assassin's Creed 2, that's when they got all the mechanics down packed. I was like, awesome. Then they started turning them out. I was like, not awesome. But now
2.5, 2.75, 2.859999x.
now that Unity's coming out and you're running around in France, I'm like, ooh. Because here's the thing. Even though it may be an Assassin's Creed game, you're in fucking Paris.
Better yet, you're in France
During the French Revolution.
Yes, that's the one. That's like one of the few times in like recent history where no one gave a fuck. Like there were zero fucks given during the
You'd be like,
you thought the Civil War was bad. I wish
let him eat cake. How about fuck you? Get down
like,
here.
oh, they put people on the guillotine daily.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. The French Revolution is scary. Like,
yeah. And
you think you make fun of France, but I'll be damned if they get pissed. Like,
they're like, yo, what was that, America? We heard you were tired of your stupid cheese. So they'd be like, you motherfucker. I don't think you fucking understand. That cheese takes motherfucking 5 years to make.
It really does take a long time to make cheese. Cheese is no joke. Like,
unless you take mozzarella. You can make mozzarella in a day.
Really?
Yeah. And it could turn out really good. That's actually my next cooking project. Gonna make pizza with my own mozzarella. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, that's good. That's for cooking with Garfield every Wednesday.
Oh boy.
Today we're gonna make a cat bug cake. Now that's a Bravest Warriors. Right? You should check out Bravest Warriors.
Oh, and also let's just say co-op coming back in a big way this E3, but it's not local.
Weird thing about Assassin's Creed Unity while we're on it. Is it a co-op game?
I think it actually is. It's a co-op game where you and three of your friends can go through the whole storyline together.
That's interesting, and
I hope it's a really fun game.
I don't know how to feel about this
because Assassin's Creed is doing something new and you feel good about it, but you don't want to like Assassin's Creed.
No, it's not that, because I'm very ambivalent towards Assassin's Creed because I never got on the train.
Don't worry.
I'm a train observer.
It's a stupid train. Don't worry about it.
Okay, like I follow the track, but I don't get on it because I can't afford it. But like but it's just I'm not sure. Have we reached a point where we can have like good campaigns and shoehorn? Because I don't see why it's multiplayer. Like, is it integral to plot? Is there a plot anymore?
I don't think, because if it's four, I don't think it's gonna be super integral to the plot. That she's like, nope, you gotta have 4 people, or else you can't get past this thing.
Yeah, well, that's not integral. That's just being a dick.
Yeah, I just think that they're making they have the hardware to do this thing where it's like, okay,
so they're gonna do it.
Yeah, and another thing, just to branch out on that real quick, I'll come back to your point. Remember your point.
Right.
Far Cry 4, you and your friends could go on, and not everybody has to have a copy of Far Cry 4 because
that is pretty badass.
Yeah, because they could do. I think they're gonna use that PlayStation Live thing that they have.
Is Far Cry 4 PlayStation exclusive?
No, I don't think so. It is.
Oh.
Let's see. Let me just.
Well, is that a feature just exclusive for PlayStation?
No, I don't think so. I have to check on it. It's not. Okay. It's not an exclusive. It's even coming out on 360. But okay. Was it on Sony's thing that they? I think it was Sony that they announced that or was it EA? Did I watch Far Cry Ubisoft? Damn it.
Yeah, Ubisoft. I think because wasn't that the first? Yeah, they showed you the first 5 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think that feature was mentioned in the Ubisoft press
Yeah.
conference.
Uh, maybe that feature is PlayStation.
Huh?
We should have done research on this.
Yeah. We didn't think we'd be talking about Far Cry 4.
Not for this much.
Yeah, it's good. It looks
I mean,
cool.
it's Far Cry. If you liked Far Cry 3, you're gonna have fun with Far Cry 4 because it's the exact same game.
Yes, and the villain is just as badass and evil.
Yeah, and apparently this game is gay. This villain is gay, and I'm like, can we just get like a gay good guy? Come on,
Like,
let's do it, you guys.
what is a gay good guy? Like, am I gonna see him have sex or develop a relationship with
I'm
somebody?
like, maybe you can, maybe you won't. Who cares?
I don't know. I mean, I never
Like
realized the sexual orientation of most of my main characters. I assumed they were gay because
you,
I mean, like they had sparkly abs and they were sweaty and they spent a lot of time with
yeah,
that
but you play
particular bro.
JRPGs, man.
Okay, and
I can't.
yeah.
Half the time, I can't tell if they're a girl or a boy.
I really can't. I'm confused right now because there's this guy in Persona 4, and I think it's a girl, and I've been like hanging out with her a lot.
And just waiting to see like which
Like I'm
bathroom
waiting for
you
that
go
reveal.
into.
Come on, please let it be a girl. And I'm hoping, and I like look at the still shots, and I don't see like of like hints of breastitude or anything.
You know, in Persona 4, you can be gay.
Yeah.
So
What
maybe
is
you're
that
just
in?
gay in Persona 4, man. I
Hey,
hate to
I
tell
don't
you
know.
this. Maybe you're just gay.
I might be gay. Well, I mean,
I'm,
I totally get with Teddy.
I mean, like, because here's the thing. You're enjoying the time your guys are hanging out together, right? And you're kind of, edging towards a romantic feeling. And,
Oh, it's not romantic. It's just sometimes we like to hug for extended periods.
yeah, I mean, sometimes you guys face likes to touch each other, face touching and butt
Yeah, but
touching.
it's nothing weird. I mean, like you can rub faces with another man, and it's just okay. Like
Yeah,
there's nothing
it's
gay
just
about it.
it's just
And if your
MMA,
lips
guys.
accidentally touch, that's just an accident. Like I don't see why it's a problem.
Let's
What did we say about the gay thing? Like,
let's get this back on target, shall we?
yeah, what about that Ubisoft, the Assassin's
Yeah,
Creed with the
what
friends?
was your point that you were about to make?
Yeah, well, okay, because we're doing because they did it with Titanfall, and we're trying to do this thing where incorporating like more characters into a story, but like it's the same problem I have with MMORPGs. Like, are you good enough at storytelling to do this now?
Yeah,
Because is it one of those things where it's like, oh, well, here's the story of four people who, in this one particular instance, all got together and wrecked shit. But when you're playing the game, you're all gonna get the same cutscene. So it's like, hello, non-specific pronoun,
yeah.
use non-specific, and you non-specific, da da da, blah
I
blah
mean,
blah, non-specific, plot plot plot. Like,
it'd be it'd be awesome if how if you usually play with four people
mhm.
and then during a cutscene there's only three people and then someone's like, hey, where's Gregor, where's Joffrey, he's supposed to be here, where is he?
Yeah,
and
yeah, like,
and all three of you guys just look at each other like, wait, is the game acknowledging that we're playing without our friend? And it's like,
yeah,
and it's
like,
like
see,
and it's like, you guys really need you guys really need his backup though.
like, are you sure you can handle this without Joffrey? And like two people go yes, one person goes no. It's like, well, you and Joffrey were always the closest. Like, and because it's evaluated like that you spent more time with Joffrey than
Yeah,
everybody else.
it's like how many
Like,
it's like how many times how many times have you saved Joffrey's life? Joffrey saved.
so it's like that gets really creepy though. Like,
It's creepy yet awesome. I would kind of
yeah,
want to play that game.
yeah, but see, that
Assassin's
would be
Creed.
cool.
Where I was like,
I wonder where, like, because I'm a big fan of plot and well everything,
yeah,
but like the thing about when they put in the multiplayer, it's like, yeah, you get to play with your friends, but it's like now you get to play with your friends in the campaign, but it's like it doesn't do anything to the campaign.
yeah,
It doesn't make it better. I remember when I was playing on Resistance with my friend Austin, and it was like, oh, this game, oh, now you can play with a friend. It's like awesome. And I used to ask myself, like, oh, where's my character? Like, is he in the cutscene? It's like, well, no, actually, it's just about the main character, but your character's there somewhere. I was like, where? That you see that black guy? Wait, oh, like the camera cut him off. Like,
oh,
wait, there, him. You're him.
you know what? You know what did good about this? Dead
Hmm.
Space 3, where it was just a straight up co-op game, and you and your friend across different consoles. You guys played co-op, and you guys got different cutscenes.
See, yeah,
And
I
and
know
li- and like
that
and
takes a
like
lot.
one of you guys are hallucinating. So one guy is just seeing your friend picking up something, just holding up nothing. Is like, I found it finally. And another guy's like, oh, there's that toy I was looking for. And the world's changing, and you guys are hearing different music and stuff like that.
See, now that's cool. Now, understandably, that's a hell of a lot more work.
Yeah,
But I also feel like they're trying to sell a feature, and they're trying to make it seem like it's better than it is. Like the whole Unity thing. Like, is it really a game changer,
are you
or
guys
is
really
it?
unified?
Yeah, or is it just like Is it just Assassin's Creed Brotherhood with a different subtitle?
Yeah, which listen, can we just call it Assassin's Creed France? Can we just start like the
Naming it
subtitles?
based on the region.
Yes.
Assassin's Creed Pirates.
Yes, I just want
Like
that. Assassin's Creed, colonial America.
wait, this isn't called 4 though, is it? No,
There it
5.
goes, Assassin's Creed Unity.
Yeah, there's no number.
Yeah, there's no number. I
So
should have called
is
it
it?
Assassin's Creed France.
Is this it?
No,
Like,
I doubt it. I think it makes too much money.
but like the number does always help. Like
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah, I don't know, because here's the thing. There's like this save the entire world universe plot in the real world that no one cares about because it has something to do with gods and shit. And
Wait, but then spoiler alert for Assassin's Creed. Didn't Desmond die?
yeah, he did.
And then like we got 300 years into the future where everybody can do this one special thing that Desmond could do to save the world, and now it completely like made all like the first 6 Assassin's Creed games just useless and pointless.
I mean, the Desmond stuff is really weird, you guys.
And it's funny because I always thought like one day like you just like fuck the animus. I'm gonna use all that I've learned from like going through these past lives and just be really badass in the real world. Nope. Like,
It's like, nope. Just
nope,
gonna,
I'm
just
gonna kill him.
just-
Like,
just like you know what? Just have assassin. Just be like an Assassin's Creed character in a Watch Dogs universe. That would be interesting. If Assassin's Creed and Watch Dogs, they did like the protagonist from Watch Dog is like, here's how you do this hacking stuff.
are they gonna do a Batman versus Superman?
Game.
Yeah, like Assassin's Creed versus Watch Dogs.
Um, I don't know.
Watchers Creed, Assassin's Dogs. Like
Assassin's Dogs. Brotherhood.
Assassin's Watch Unity.
Let's stop talking about stuff we actually don't care about.
Sony conference was
So on to Nintendo's conference.
we gotta talk about Sony's
I
conference.
don't remember anything, man.
You either. Damn it! I was really hoping you could carry this
I
one.
don't remember anything. Jesus, I don't remember. Okay.
No, there was no ones. There was No Man's Sky.
There was this racing game, Frozen.
Bloodborne, Little Big Planet 3.
Bloodborne and Little Big Planet. That's the stuff that I was thinking of.
Yeah, and Uncharted 4.
Yeah, because they showed a cutscene, which I never gave a shit about Uncharted.
It was a pretty cutscene.
Tomb Raider release, which is basically
Uncharted Boob Edition.
it's hard to tell. It's hard to say which ripped off which, because like first Uncharted,
one came before the other.
yeah, because the first Uncharted, kind of aped from the first generation of Tomb Raider, and then Tomb Raider came along. The second generation aped from Uncharted. I'm like, wait, is it just now? Here's the thing: is it really just aping from itself then?
Is it like Tombception?
Jeez, maybe it is. By the way, speaking of bad names, Rise of the Tomb Raider.
What happened to Tomb Raider 2? This is Square Enix. Like, why is Square Enix so bad at titling stuff?
I don't know. Why?
Oh my god. They're really bad at it.
Did I just say Tomb Raider? Jesus, Tomb Raider. God damn it, I'm a terrible person.
I know, you'd think that would come from me. Like, of all
It
people.
just slipped out of my mouth. I was like,
Why would it be in your mouth to slip?
because Raider, it's almost supposed to.
Paper sounds so alike.
God damn it. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna cut that out. So Rise of Tomb Raider is a terrible name.
Leave it in, Barry.
I'm not Barry.
No, you're just Garfield. But we don't have a Barry, so you're still Barry. Oh, so Rise from the Tomb Raider. I like the trailer where she's talking to the psychiatrist.
Where he's like, listen, all this stuff.
Look, maybe you need to stop rating tombs. You're 12.
maybe you need to stop rating tombs. All this stuff will happen to you, and he just cuts to her doing all that stuff, and all that stuff happening. It's like, you know what? I think I'm happy being nuts.
Yeah, and she's like, I think I'm okay. I think I'm
just a Tomb Raider. I think that's it. Kind of like the name of it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Lara Croft Tomb Raider 2. Why'd I say 2? Huh. Anyway.
So Tomb Raider looks interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, is it that game company didn't have anything?
There's
giant squid and the thing with the two like things that are in love and they're like separated but they're dancing together.
Yes, that dragon game. The fish and
yes,
and you have to make them come together. Yeah, that game.
That looked cool, but I was really hoping for something like cause when I saw it, I was like, oh, that game company's coming. I was like, oh, what is these indie people? Well, it looks nice. But it's funny how the name completely disinterested me. And that's nothing. It looks really interesting. It looks very artistic.
I hope it's not super.
But I was
expensive.
just like, oh, this isn't a journey.
Because here's the thing.
I think it's gonna be like $15.
Huh?
I think it's gonna be like $15.
Yeah, here's the thing. I want to pay $15 from that game. To me, it just seems like it'll get boring really quickly.
It seems like one of those just like fly through the sky kind of things. Cause okay, Journey really got me sad. I don't know what Journey did to me, but it just made me have expectations for games.
Yeah.
Wow. Expectations
for
artistic. I know, right? We should never have those. No, it made me have expectations for indie games, cause not indie games, but just artistic games, like the unfinished one.
Whoa. Hold on. How do we gloss over Cuphead? Anyway, continue.
Yeah, the unfinished one. It gave me. It's like you had this ability to do something that's really immersive and different and unique. And when I saw this game, I was like, it feels like you're trying to be really immersive and different and unique, but you're not really immersive and different and unique. But you tried, and I want to give you credit for that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a dick. Maybe I'm just being a jerk because I haven't played the game, but I just wasn't wowed by it. Little Big Planet 3 was the same thing. It was it's a Little Big Planet.
Yeah,
it's
that's
cute.
The same thing to me. I was like, oh, this is super charming.
Yeah, it's really charming, but I don't know if I want to drop 60 for it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I want to buy a PlayStation 4 for it.
Yeah.
I want to go over to Austin's house and play with him for 10 minutes.
Listen, we could all totally go over to Austin's house since she already bought a PS4 for some reason and just play.
But I don't know what's. See, I think the PlayStation. Because no, I'll do that in the overall. Sorry. I felt like the PlayStation conference was good. It didn't convince me to buy a PlayStation 4.
Yeah, same here. I mean, I guess during the hype of last year, don't you remember how last year when Xbox was all about, you get to do all this crazy shit?
Oh, we're gonna download your social security number and hijack you to a plane.
And PS4 is like, here's how you share a game with PS4. You take the game and you give it to your friend.
Okay. See, we got mindfucked because PlayStation essentially said, "Hey, we're not saying that we're really good good. We're just saying, look at your other option. Like now, see how good we look. Like,
Yeah, it's like PlayStation last year was like, come on now, really, Xbox, and everybody
yeah,
and everybody in unison was like, yeah, Xbox, what the
oh,
heck?
you're right. Holy shit! What were we thinking? Let's all buy PlayStation 4s.
Oh, and like during that hysteria, I might have bought a PS4, but I'm glad I didn't, because what games would I play?
The Order 1866 apparently looks really good. So you want to just go to Nintendo?
No,
now?
real quick, Cuphead looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Like cartoon looks fantastic. Like,
Who's that guy who's making that game? God, it's like the Dead Thingy, the horror game that's supposed to be like made by the director of Resident Evil, but
is it just something and
The Evil Within? I want to say it's The Evil Within, or The Devil Inside, or The Devil Within. The
Evil Within by Bethesda?
No, this is Bethesda making it.
Yeah.
I thought it was I thought it was ran by the director of Maybe it is.
Yeah, it is.
Is it ran by the director of
Makini?
Yeah, is that yeah. Yeah. I think that's it.
Ah, shoot. What was that other one? The one that's like a 2D platformer, and it looks kind of like
Limbo?
No. Looks a lot like Limbo though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looks like Limbo. I know what you're talking about. That looks cool. And you like in like this dystopian society kind of thing.
Yeah. What was it called?
Yeah, that looks good. I don't know. It looked good though. I actually think that game looks the coolest.
Yeah, like it's too bad we just can't remember.
Remember the name of it. The best game, guys, is kind of like Limbo. Look it up. Like, wait, Ori and the Blind Forest.
Yes, that's it. Ori and the Blind Forest.
What did you tell me? I found that like 30 minutes ago.
That's the one I was really excited about, was Ori and the Blind Forest. Holy crap, because it looks awesome. It looks really pretty and nice, and it's a platformer, which you don't see too many platformers these days from big companies.
Also, funny thing, that was at the Microsoft press conference as well.
I thought it was, because Cuphead made me think of Ori and the Blind Forest.
What was that freaking Sony?
No, nothing much, I guess.
Microphone problems.
Really?
Wait, no, was that Ubisoft?
I think actually it was Ubisoft.
Gosh, somebody had huge microphone problems.
I mean, like someone got the guillotine for that, because Ubisoft is French.
Aww.
You guys get it? French Revolution, Assassin's Creed. They're the same guys. Okay, so let's just go to Nintendo, because that's the one that we've actually been wanting to talk about this whole time.
Holy shit, what the fuck? I just read a freaking title that says Nintendo is entertaining again, and all it took was a failing console.
Oh, wow. Wow, what a dick.
I know. Okay, first of all, Robot Chicken. Interesting way to open.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z-esque Smash Bros. Fight between Satoru Iwata and Reggie Fils-Aimé was awesome. Oh my god. What awesome. What just a cool way to open up.
What a weird way to open a press conference.
And like Iwata's rocking the Zelda me, or the Zelda inspired me with the sword. And Fils-Aimé is rocking the punchy me, and he's kicking the shit out of Iwata. And Iwata just amiibos him with the Mario.
These are two very rich people. These are two people
playing baby games. Like,
these are people that have better things to do than to set up for a.
They could have hired two people to do this for them. Like,
what in the world is up with Nintendo? I have mad respect for doing that, though.
Starting off with a Robot Chicken thing, and then who's the guy who's like, "When is Mother 3 coming out?" And Reggie sets him on fire.
Yeah, I mean, that's the first. This is the first E3 where I liked Reggie.
Always players. They set a guy on fire. That 30 seconds proves two things. One, Nintendo actually does hear everything you're saying, and two, they don't give a fuck.
What about Star Fox?
Shut the hell up. We'll do it when we feel like it. Oh wait, no, that came out.
Oh, yeah, don't forget.
Oh,
Okay,
okay. So, which you want to start off with first?
how about let's start off with Yoshi's Woolly World.
Okay. It's like a spiritual successor to Epic Yarn. Cannibalism is back and better than ever.
Yep. It's essentially It's essentially that Kirby game, except it's a bit. Except it's more. They said it's more based on exploring, which is something which I miss in games.
Yeah, it looks really interesting. It feels like it has better mechanics than Kirby.
Yeah, I would definitely give. That's a definite rent. I'm not sure if I
Yeah,
want it forever though.
yeah, like I feel like it is more exploratory.
Mhm.
I'm not sure. I like the style of
Oh yeah,
Yoshi,
looks fantastic.
but I don't know if it's a game that I want to sit and play for 10 to 15 hours.
I mean,
Well, not play. Well, it's not. I'm not sure it's a game I want to have for that. I'm only going to play for 10 to 15 hours.
you see, like here's the thing: if it's a big explorathon,
Uh huh.
they got me for like every time I play. I was like, okay, I'll just go for 30 minutes. Suddenly, it's a 3-hour session, and I have other.
Yeah, you know who I
all the
think it'd
time
be
with
good
those
for?
games, huh?
Like, maybe like Kalan's siblings.
Yeah,
Like I think it's a younger oriented game,
yeah,
but it's not like a baby game.
yeah,
If that makes sense. Like,
yeah. But yeah, same. I totally agree with you.
yeah, I
And
think
it's totally cool.
yeah, it's not bad. I think it looks interesting. I think it's a really because I remember seeing Kirby's Epic Yarn. I'm like, this is an interesting game. I would play it. I'm not sure if I'd buy it.
You see, I actually really wanted Kirby's Epic Yarn.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a huge Kirby fan.
I want a real Kirby game. I'm not saying that it's not a real Kirby game.
Yeah, that's fine. Where you suck people up, take their powers.
Yeah, I want that kind of Kirby.
Let's see. The last one was that 4-player Kirby game.
But wait, Nintendo actually has a real Kirby game coming out. It's the sequel to the Canvas Curse.
Yep, nice.
Yeah.
Boy, and it's gonna be so fun. I need a Wii U, man. I mean, can we just talk about Brawl?
Okay, fine. Wait. What about Mario Maker?
Listen, I know exactly what's gonna happen. We're gonna get so many Kaizo levels that it's not gonna be fun anymore.
Oh my God.
But have you played Super Mario Kaizo?
No, because I don't want to kill myself.
It's really hard and like unfair because there's only one correct path with like one wiggle room of pixel.
Yeah, it's like you got to be like that last inch of pixel on the block for you to like do this one thing. It's just and you have to like do it in a split second.
Yeah, it's only for like the best Mario players. And
your reflexes, if you had the reflexes to do that, you should just go fight people because you would make so much more money.
Or finger women because you'll make so much more money.
Mine's legal, but Garfield's more fun.
Nah.
Oh gosh, but yeah, like Mario Maker looks interesting. I kind of want to play it. I really want to play it.
I would too, because I just want to see, I want to see what people that actually want to make a fair level make, and like, because there'd be like the people that are like, okay, this is just a good Mario level, like okay, it's not hard, it's hard without it being unfair.
I want to spell your princesses in another castle and Koopas, and then when you reach the end, you see the castle, and then like a bunch of bullet bills come from nowhere and just shoot you.
Yeah, you see that's the stuff that I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of like just trolls just flooding the market.
Oh gosh, that would make me so happy. Your princesses.
They need to have like a troll flag, whereas the community could be like, okay, this is a troll level.
What would make this so much cool is if you could like just basically like make your own Mario game with like plot and stuff.
What plot? Your princess has been stolen by lava.
I mean, yeah, I know that sounds really messed up, but like I kind of want to do that.
I mean, I guess it would be cool, and apparently they have more of the looks than just the classic Super
Yeah,
Mario,
yeah, the
and
8-bit, and you have the new Super Mario look too.
they say they have more.
Oh, like 3D?
Uh, no, like Super Mario World and stuff like that.
Ooh, that's really interesting. Can't you like switch on the fly? Like
Yeah.
now that really is interesting. Okay, you know what would make this really awesome? Is if they throw in Paper Mario mechanics.
That would be too awesome. You can't have everybody like
You
root
can't
to their
have
lives.
everything. You can't have
You can't
everything.
always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you get what you need, and that's Super Smash Bros. Brawl Wii U.
You're really pushing the brawl.
Because
Like we like there's Zelda. There's like
because
there's.
I want to get it out of the way.
Okay, fine. Let's push the
Because
brawl. Palutena's like a lights in. Or is that what it was? What was it? Palutina like a lights up or something?
I don't know, but like she's not just in the background when you do Pit's Final Smash anymore.
Can we acknowledge the fact that there are a crap ton of women in this
Yeah,
in this particular set of brawl? Like holy crap! Like there's a lot of girls in this one.
because Nintendo's like, man, we're the guys that made Boogle's Bunch of Buddy about women getting kidnapped. Let's change that.
And now Peach is one of the most badass characters in the video
Oh,
game.
right? And coming
Oh,
from a Peach player.
and let's acknowledge the fact that the greatest new character of all time has been added.
The me.
No,
But, okay.
Pac-Man.
Oh, snap. Yeah.
And
It
not only
just
he
feels
can
so, it just feels
transform.
good.
He can transform to his 2D Pac version. Just waka that bitch. Like
it feels so good to have like the legends of gaming in one game.
yes, look, I thought, oh, like this blew my mind. And I remember listening to Black Nerd Comedy, and like I swear it looked like he was crying. Like the idea that you're playing a game with Mega Man, Mario, Sonic, and Pac-Man all together, like, and it's a good game.
Yeah, and the thing is, they don't hate each other.
But they're beating the crap out of each other.
It's just a friendly fight.
Like the idea that this is happening is just amazing. Like, oh, Pac-Man, Mega Man, and Mario, and Sonic. I didn't even know they had games anymore.
Which really, like back when they were doing Marvel vs. Capcom, and remember when they like rushed that out.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, can we get Mega Man? And they're like, oh, you can have this Mega Man. I'm like, okay, can we get Pac-Man? Kind of. You get to have him in this gigantic suit. Wanna know why? Because Nintendo had already had them and owning them and making them look fantastic for forever.
Oh man, I saw Mega Man's Final Smash and the tournament, and it was so cool. Oh man,
Can we just say that Nintendo has a sponsored tournament? These are the guys that last game that said, "Oh, we don't want a competitive game," and then the fans decided to make a competitive game from their game, and they're like,
also,
okay.
Oh my God. Also, the announcer for the Super Smash Bros. Tournament deserves a promotion. He was in it, like
he was really excited.
Oh my God, is Mega Man gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Oh my God, like he was so excited. It's like this was the first time he saw TV. Like oh my God, like he was just. Oh, that black dude, I don't know his name, but that black dude deserves an award. Because he was, like, I swear his heart almost exploded from just looking at Smash Bros. Oh, man. Like, he was like, personally, I prefer the air.
And also, can we just say at the tournament, Reggie said he's going to train and beat a professional Smash Bros. Fighter's ass. Can we just remember, also, just remember Reggie feels rich.
Wait, have you heard the legendary story of Reggie Fils-Aimé, where like when we came out, he brought like all these reporters and stuff, and he was just kicking their ass in Wii Sports. Like he had a drink in one hand and a Wiimote in the other, and he was just beating the shit out of these people in tennis. Like It was bad. It was like, he was a god for a day. And like, and then if you look it up, there are articles. It's just Reggie Fils-Aimé, president of Nintendo, just kicking the crap out of people at a live Weeb conference. Like we really wanted to show off the tech, so we just had Reggie, not a gamer, nope, just Reggie, just regular Reggie, like
just regular Reggie doing his regular.
Was it there? What was it last year, or the year before, where Reggie was like, "So I was gonna do this conference for the 3DS, but somebody beat me in Mario Kart 7 on the DS, so I'm gonna let him do it instead."
Oh wow!
Why do I feel like that really happened?
Jeez, I'm not sure if that happened. I can't remember last year.
Oh gosh, I actually think like I wouldn't be surprised if that's how you get a promotion.
Just being a genuinely nice guy and genuinely good at video games.
Video games, yes. I hear you on a promotion. What level are you? And
I have a feel. You know what? You know what's weird? I have a feeling that Miyamoto may be too busy making games to be good at games. Ever got that feeling?
Have you seen him play a game?
I saw that picture of him playing with children and him just laughing his butt off with the children. I
feel like he just knows how they work.
You know what?
Like,
I get that feeling too. He's like, oh yeah, I remember doing this.
Because I made it. Like, because you have to imagine that, like, especially since he's focused on the balance and stuff, he has to play test like Smash Bros.
Well, he didn't make Smash Bros.
What Miyamoto?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he's a director.
No, it's what's his face? The guy that did Kirby.
Oh, yeah. What is this?
Shinji
Takanaka.
Is that it? It might be it.
No, I just wanted to be racist.
Oh, never mind.
Oh God. Oh man. The only thing to make that okay was the fact that Masahiro Sakurai.
That's it. It's Sakurai.
Yeah. Shinji Takanaka. No, clearly it's Shinji Takanaka.
I think we're both racist on that one though.
We really are.
We're both racist because I was like, oh yeah, I think that's totally it. That's
Shinji Takanaka. That's
totally Japanese enough. I'm a racist son of a bitch.
Oh, man, if you ever out it, this would be it. Oh, so Masahiro Sakurai. Yeah, I always get him and me.
Yeah, Sakurai is probably like god tier.
Yeah, Sakurai. No, yeah, Sakurai is probably a guy. Is he? Doesn't he work on? Wasn't he working on Star Fox?
Is Sakurai working on Star Fox?
Didn't they show him playing it? Like you see him like, oh, we're working on tons.
That was
of games.
Miyamoto.
That was Miyamoto. Damn it. Okay, now I'm racist. Oh, they're all cool old Asian people. Give me a break. Yeah, okay. So Miyamoto is working on Star Fox. Sakurai is working on Smash Bros. And he also worked on Kid Icarus Uprising. And nobody's working on Metroid. Reggie's just been an asshole. Like, because he keeps wearing this damn pin, and everybody's like, "So Reggie, what's going on with my Metroid?" He's like, "I don't know. They just put. I just like wearing this pin. Like one of these, like the next E3, he's gonna like come in a full Metroid cosplay.
Suddenly just takes off the helmet instead of long blonde hair. It's me, Reggie, you guys.
And everybody's like, "Oh my God, is this the announcement of No, I just finally got the suit ready, and I really want to show you."
Like, I'm glad you guys approved of my cosplay. It's totally
like,
Metroid.
Is it not cool? Like you're ass. Like that would be the day that the internet just gets mad. Like,
everybody does my patented Reggie scream. Reggie.
Reggie would be the ultimate.
I didn't do it this year. I didn't do it. Didn't give me a reason.
It was good. But okay, now can I say that I loved Amiibos?
Listen, I have a feeling that they're going to be making so much money because that
nostalgia. Nostalgia.
No, because like the way Skylanders work is that you have to have the figure to get the character in the game. For them to not use that not use that system is like
Mm-hmm.
it would be. I would be like, I'd be super shocked. You'd be like, oh, you're just leaving money on the table because you're human beings instead of a cold, heartless corporation.
See, because I liken amiibos to PETs. For Mega Man, about Mega Man and NT Warrior. I'm reaching
Yeah.
today. Like, I put Teppuu with Dragon Ball, and I put PETs with Nintendo.
Yeah, I mean, man, all the cult references.
Yes, but like, cause you know how in Mega Man Battle Network you have like your net
Hmm.
navi, and like based on how you customize it and arrange it, like that's how well it
Yeah.
fights. And like I can imagine like you, me, and the bros like having our amiibo
Hmm.
me's, and like not even fighting, just letting our me's go at it. Like,
Just like someone just had. Well, let's just face it. If they had an amiibo Bayonetta, you don't understand
mhm.
how beastly my amiibo Bayonetta would be.
But just how cool
Yeah,
is that though? Cause I
it's
could
really
like.
cool. But like, I could just see it's like, hey, in this version, in this new Mario Kart, if you don't have the Diddy Kong amiibo, you don't get Diddy Kong.
Nah, that's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I
Like,
think that's where it's gonna go eventually.
but I think no. If anything, I do think like instead of DLC, you would have like compatible characters for like say we all have Mario
Hmm.
Kart 8, and say they make like a Solid Snake
Hmm.
amiibo to like celebrate Solid Snake being in Super Smash Bros.
Hmm.
DLC. You go, hey, you have the Solid Snake amiibo. Not only can you have your personal Solid Snake character for Smash Bros, but you can also hook it up to Mario Kart 8 and you have Solid Snake as
Yeah,
an
yeah,
unlockable
and
character.
tell the truth, and like that's the stuff that kind of, you know, pisses me off because like I would feel like, you know, then I would have to be paying to unlock stuff that's already on the disc.
Wait, no, but see, that's not on the disc.
Like if you truly mean DLC, like
Mhm.
me paying for DLC would would not make it like if I would have to pay for DLC and the amiibo, then that's not cool with me. If it's that I have to have the amiibo to unlock Solid Snake, that's not cool with me.
Mhm.
It's that okay? If it's you could get Solid Snake through regular playing, but if you have the amiibo, you could unlock him right now. That's okay with me.
See, I'd be okay with it. It's like if they didn't like if it's okay, if like the Solid Snake is inside of Smash Bros. The day I
Hmm.
buy it, and I don't get him until they come out with the Solid Snake amiibo, and then I have to unlock him through that. I wouldn't be okay
Yeah.
with that. If they suddenly come out with the Solid Snake amiibo, and like for some game it doesn't even have to be Smash Bros. Or like hey, you have an amiibo, we just decided to make this particular toy for like another game that isn't Super
Hmm.
Smash Bros. And it's like, but there's something in this toy to make it where this toy is not only compatible with that Solid Snake game, but you can also use your amiibo and play as Solid Snake in Smash Bros. Despite it not being a character on the disc, and you can use that Solid Snake character on Mario Kart despite him not being on the disc. Like even if it's for a temporary time because you still have the toy with you at all times, then I would go, okay, this is cool because this toy is like my DLC, but it's not just like DLC
It's
for
it's a
something
DLC for
on
all
like
Nintendo.
yeah, like isn't this DLC for a game? It's like, hey, we made this toy because that's the one reason why I'm kind of interested in the Amiibo thing because they say themselves like the Amiibos will carry over to one toy, like more than
Yeah.
one game. So if it's so you go like, oh, we bought this, you buy this amiibo for unlocking, like for a DLC character on Smash Bros. Like you don't have to buy the toy for the DLC character. You can just have the DLC,
Right.
like but not like Capcom DLC where it's already on the disc, where they just made like a data
Hmm.
packet where you download content for Smash Bros. When they just happened, they made extra characters and they made amiibos for it, and then you can also use those amiibos on different games. I'd totally be okay with that. Because we have amiibo me's now, and if you tell me that like I have a customizable level upable That's weird.
Yeah.
Me that just randomly works for a shit ton of games. Holy
Holy
shit!
shit. You're
I'm probably gonna
you're
buy it.
me in Harvest Moon. You could actually see yourself getting married and live out your farmer life.
Fuck Sim City. Like,
Oh
look.
my god, that'd be so nice. That'd be
Or
so
the
crazy.
Tamagotchi
Yeah.
life thing, or the
Shoot, see you in the next Animal Crossing.
or okay, say there's a 3D, say there's a Wii U Pokemon, and like I can put my me in that bitch. Holy.
Okay.
Hey, 3D Pokemon, Amiibo
Hmm.
Greninja, download it into Pokemon, you get a level 52 Greninja right off the bat.
That would be a bit too OP.
And then would that not be cool? Or a level 52 Charizard? Like, oh, I would actually be pretty happy about that.
That'd be a bit too OP.
But it would be cool.
You just knock over
Roll
everybody.
over like all the. But wait a second, you know they don't listen to you until you get.
Oh snap! They'll be like, Greninja, you surf. I don't feel like it.
Sleep.
You don't have enough badges.
Greninja released itself. Like
Greninja turned around and licked your face, and you're just gonna take it like the bitch that you are. You recalled the Greninja. It stayed out there because it wanted to.
Greninja just doesn't give a fuck. Oh man. So yeah, I'm from what they say about the amiibos, I like it. I like having my child who I will cultivate to murder all of you in Smash Bros. Like I think it's cool just because of that. Because I'm going to train him. Like forget having actual children. I got amiibos. That's about
Ladies,
like forget children. I have amiibos.
Ladies, believe it or not, he's available. So if you're a Korean pop idol, call 678 BRANDON.
If you're in Girls' Generation, anybody in Girls' Generation, you can just be the manager.
Shoot, if you're an AKB47. I mean, there's 47 girls in that one, man. You have a bigger chance.
I know. But not if you're in Baby Metal.
You know what? I kind of like Baby Metal. Baby Metal.
Aren't they like 16?
Yeah, but I like the music, man. I feel weird. I feel weird because like I'm like this isn't so good. But I'm like, you know what, this could work. I like it.
It's kawaii metal, like.
I guess you could say that.
Because when you say kawaii in front of anything, it makes it instantly change. But yeah, amiibos, like catch the fever.
Oh, so let's see what else. Hyrule Warriors, which is okay. Here's the thing. I never was a fan of the Dynasty Warriors game until Hyrule Warriors came out.
Played a couple of Dynasty Warrior games. They are Dynasty Warrior games. You kill things.
You press a button, everything dies.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy Hyrule Warriors. I would never buy Hyrule Warriors. Me and Hyrule Warriors will never be friends. We'll say hey each other on the street every now and then. We may even exchange phone numbers, add each other on Facebook, but that's about as deep as our relationship.
All right, why?
Well, it just doesn't interest me. Like it looks cool. It looks like Dynasty Warriors with a Zelda skin,
which is exactly what it is.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's actually a fun game to play. But this is another game where it's like I'll watch you guys play it. I might like borrow it from you. I'm probably not gonna buy it. Like I want to buy a Wii U. I don't want to buy a Wii U for Hyrule Warriors.
All right, that is completely okay.
But with that being said, if I do have a Wii U and I do have $60, I may pick up Hyrule Warriors.
Okay. So like you would already have to have a Wii U. You already bought Legend of Zelda Wii U.
It has no impact on my one of a Wii U. It has every impact on my level of boredom.
Wow.
I hope is that understandably put.
Yeah, I completely understand.
Yeah, like yeah, I don't think it's bad. I think it's probably going to be a tighter game than most Dynasty Warrior games.
That's the thing about it is that it looked better than all the other Dynasty Warrior games. And I was like, okay, this looks all right.
Yeah, Yeah, I think it has that Nintendo like spit shine to it, but at the same time, it's like I don't like. I need something more than just killing a bunch
Yeah.
of things. There are games I like playing where I kill a bunch of things. Injustice got some mangas because I fucking own with Green Arrow.
Man, you say
But
you own.
hey, I own the easy.
That's until I stepped up there with Ares.
That was the last fight, and I was too busy in shock of owning that I didn't realize I needed a strategy.
You didn't realize that you were against someone that knew what they were doing, did you?
Hey, though, for people who don't know what they're doing, I'm a badass.
Oh boy. Anyway, Injustice Talk. Tune in on Thursdays.
Yeah, right after Garfield's Cooking Corner.
So, oh boy. So, what were you saying before Injustice Talk?
It's an awesome beat 'em up. I just don't want to participate. You know, I'm super into plot. I don't
Oh,
think
nope,
this has.
nope. If it's a Dynasty Warrior game, you're not gonna find any plot.
I don't think it has a plot. I think it's it's genuinely a Zelda game with a Dynasty Warrior games with a Zelda skin. Mechanically, I bet it'd be pretty fun. I don't think there's gonna be any multiplayer. I don't know if it's gonna hold me for $60 worth of my time.
I doubt it. That's another rent from us.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a good rent. The thing that I kind of want to buy, which scares me, is fucking Splatoon.
Yeah. Man, I was an advocate for Splatoon from day one.
That was 3 days ago.
I mean, everybody's like, what the heck, Splatoon? And I'm like, you guys do not see the majesty of what's going on here, do you? It's a new IP from Nintendo.
You know what's weird about it is that I saw the video, and you know how you see a video, you go in 30 seconds, I'm gonna click out of it. Like 30 seconds pass, and I didn't click out of it, and I wanted to click out of it, but I couldn't physically bring myself to just stop the video.
It's awesome. I mean, it's an actual. Okay, you guys don't realize this is a shooter from Nintendo, right? With
that's the weird thing about it. I was like, did they just make a
okay, like if you know anything about shooters, like one of the most important mechanic to shooters is movement, and like your movement is always changing because depending on which paint you are, you're either super quick or you're super slow.
Yeah, I like the struggle when you're in like the opponent's paint and it's just sticky and okay. Why don't you shoot your feet? Why?
I think you can.
I'm really curious about that. Like, will you can you just point down and shoot your feet?
I mean, I think so. I think you can.
I mean, maybe they're just showing off. I felt like that was maybe a flaw, or maybe you just can't, or maybe they're just bad. But I was every time I kept seeing it, I was like, "Oh, dude, just shoot at your feet! Like you can solve this problem so quickly."
I mean, maybe they can, but they just have to go like, okay, well, we just have to show them that when you're in different goo, you're super sticky, and you could teleport to stuff, and like.
And I like how you go squid mode
and like the gamepad, you could drop power ups to change the field to your flavor and.
Yeah, like there's a bomb, a paint bomb, or just drops from the sky. God, like it's really interesting.
And like what's so cool about it? It's not about kill death. It's not all about kill death ratios.
Yeah, it's just about taking over territory. Yeah. It looks like a paintball game.
I mean,
it is a paintball game. But like it looks messy and fun without the cleanup, and it looks fun. It looks fun. That's something I haven't said about a lot of games.
Fun.
What fun? That's the weird thing. Is like that's something I haven't said about a lot of the things that I saw at E3. Like a lot of these games, like it's a good shooter, or it's Assassin's Creed, or Microsoft fucked up. But I never said like this game looks fun. Like I was like it's artsy or it's actiony or it's a shooter. But at no point did I say like for those first 4 conferences except EA because I don't remember that. Like at no point did I ever go like this game looks fun. I can't play it. Like, and I remember, and you know, it kind of, I feel like really gave me a partialness to Nintendo was was playing Mario Kart.
Was what?
Was playing
Yeah.
Mario Kart. That I feel like that like that made me a little partial because I was actually interested in the Nintendo conference after I played Mario Kart. I thought Mario Kart would be fun. Holy shit, it's fun. Yeah, because remember after we played, I was thinking like, I still want to play Mario Kart. Like even now, it's been a week and I'm still thinking like, I kind of really want to play Mario Kart.
Man.
Yeah, and you know we're gonna play Smash Bros for a good 13 to 14 years.
I mean,
oh god,
it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, like I'm almost certain my child, the first thing he will say is Luigi. Like,
and you know, to my son, we're gonna be like,
Dallas.
he's like, I'm the prettiest, and then my son's like, no, Dad, I'm the prettiest, and then we just peach it up.
Our children are gonna be really messed up mentally.
Listen, sometimes that happens.
That's what happened to us, and we're friends. Yep. Yeah, and then brought together by Nintendo.
Boy, and
we.
All right, now another thing that the internet has their panties in a bunch about is there's a little teaser clip of the Legend of Zelda Wii U.
Yeah, and it looks pretty.
Yeah,
that's it.
I mean, like, there's nothing else we can say about it because they didn't show us much. It's like, oh, look at this open world. See those mountains?
Yep. I'm gonna snap my fingers and you're gonna get wet.
And they're like, couldn't we do that all the time? And they're like, no.
Also, it's open world.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically, isn't all of them open worlds?
Yeah. Actually, yeah. The fuck? Look. Wait, did I just get marketed by Nintendo? Like, because what? Yeah, Wind Waker, open world. Wait, the world is open, but I feel like, the progression of the plot was linear. Mm-hmm. So maybe, like, it's open world in that way. Like, you know how you can... I'm assuming, like, they're using the new open world where it's, like, Skyrim. Because a lot of people have been going, like, oh, open world Zelda, a.k.a. Skyrim. Like, it's the parallel. But, yeah, you might be right. Because I'm pretty sure Ocarina of Time was pretty open world.
I mean, it's
so was Majora's Mask.
I mean, you could.
And so was Wind Waker.
I mean, like, you could go over and do whatever you want. Well, I guess it was kind of linear because there was a path. There was a set way that you had to go through the dungeons.
And so was A Link Between Worlds, which literally allowed you to go between worlds and go to dungeons in any order that you please.
Yeah, like A Link Between Worlds was truly the open world Zelda because you could rent items and conquer a dungeon if you wanted to.
So, fuck.
Yeah, they got you, man.
Also the original Zelda.
Oh, talk about open world. They put you down. It's like, figure it out, kid.
Seriously, like, it's just like, hey, you need a sword. Bye.
Like, listen, it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. It's like, oh, dude, is that your dick? Everybody listen to Starbomb. Press B to grab your destiny, you guys.
Also, we got to play Dokapon Kingdom.
Yeah. That and Battle Block Theater.
All right, okay. Wait, can we play Dokapon Kingdom?
We need a Wii.
Well, I'm out.
I got mine, but it's being used nonstop by my parents. Yeah,
really? Your parents are killing like
no, Netflix.
Of course. Yeah, I bought my sister a 360. It was a $200 Xbox machine. I mean Netflix.
Machine. I guess that's good.
Yeah, I mean, no, she plays games on it too, and they got to connect. But like, it's a $200 Xbox, like Netflix machine. Like, I can't pretend it's a Netflix machine that also plays games.
Yeah. Well, you know, Brawl for me, I mean, mine was a brawl machine, so I can't really speak to that.
Yeah, and mine was was an obscure JRPG machine, but every machine I own is an obscure
You know,
JRPG
I'm kind of a
machine.
platinum machine. Jeez, I got all of Platinum's games that they released for the Wii. I'm such a platinum
Uh,
whore.
as opposed to the gold whores of 54th Street.
Wow, boy. So, are we done for this episode?
Wait, I want to do an all-encompassing thing for the E3
Gotcha.
thing. God, did we just go 2 hours talking about Teppuu and
Yes.
E3?
Don't worry. There's
Damn.
there's there's enough for me to edit out.
Okay, so it'll be an hour and 45 minutes.
Probably.
So it seems like the overall goal for this E3 was just like, hey, I know you paid 400, 500, or $300 for this system. I want to tell you why you shouldn't be mad at us. Like was that not the conference for everybody? It's like, I know you almost got evicted, but we have some stuff. It's not gonna come out this year, but we're really pushing for next year.
Yeah. I mean that that
And
that's exactly what it felt like.
yeah, and at one and it's a lot of like everybody's like, I I'm bored, but also I paid $500, so yes, like kinda like I got Titanfall still.
Yeah. And which
That's
okay, all around I hear it's like, oh yeah, it's a really good shooter, and then nothing. Just
it tried to be Call of Duty and it didn't.
try to be Call of
It's
Duty
not,
and Halo at the same time.
and it's not, and it's gonna be
Yeah.
neither. And it's not Titanfall. It's not bad. It's just when Call of Duty comes out, everybody's gonna put down
Yeah.
Titanfall. Like, it's like when PlayStation All Stars came out, and everybody's like, "Ooh, well, now that PlayStation All Stars is out, there's a good chance that people are gonna start putting down Smash." But no, there is no PlayStation All Stars tournament like just going around.
Yeah. Boy. They really tried with PlayStation All Stars, didn't they?
They really didn't. Oh, I remember like when I saw the first screenshot before like that E3, and I was like, "Wow, this is
Yeah.
sad. Like, this is like really like you didn't even try to make it look like you weren't, but you did.
Wow.
Like,
There's just a whole bunch of like disappointing half sentences.
like when they showed the demo, everybody's like, "Oh, I didn't know the Nintendo conference started already." And also everybody's like, "So where's Crash Bandicoot and Spyro?"
Yeah. Man,
Oh, you
Spiral's
saw
too
them
busy
back
making money over into Skyland.
and Crash Bandicoot's still working security at Activision, or like,
Wow.
like I don't know what happened. They tried to reboot Crash and it didn't work.
Did that happen?
Yeah, didn't work out too well.
Okay.
Clearly it didn't because you don't remember it. Like,
All right. I'll take your word for it. That happened.
there was a reboot moment. At one point, no one cared about it, but I'll be damned if it didn't happen.
All right then.
So outside of things that may or may not have happened, my name is Brandon, and until next time, don't blatantly rip off Nintendo unless you're Nintendo, because then you can do it for 100 years and nobody will say
Man,
anything.
is that really how you're gonna end this?
Nope. Like,
Okay, so my wrap up for E3 real quick is that it was cool. Nintendo actually made me want to buy things, so I'm probably gonna buy stuff from Nintendo. You guys, the end.
I'm gonna buy a PlayStation 3 because they have a billion
Yeah.
games, and a lot of them are Asian, and I like JRPGs. And when everybody buys Smash Bros. And I inevitably get my ass kicked, I'll go all and then buy a Wii U, play for 40 hours on end, get fired from my job, get a new job, continue playing Smash Bros. And come back for just one weekend to beat everybody, and then just never play the Wii U again.
Wow.
Yes. I just want to have that one session where I'm unbeatable, and then I'll just go back to obscurity.
Okay. Well,
Look, I did it with the melee.
yeah. Boy,
Yeah.
I didn't. I don't think I knew you during melee era.
Uh, you would have hated me during melee. There was a day. There was like a. I was at Steve's house with
Mm-hmm.
Kavan, and I picked
Mm-hmm.
Luigi, and Kavan bought me melee for my birthday like a couple of months
Mm-hmm.
back. So every day after school, I would turn on melee, play with Luigi, and play against three level 9 computers on a team against me. And I just play for like 3 hours, and then I go about like with my regular day. So when like I finally played against real people, I was a horrible, horrible monster.
Wow.
Oh god, it was one of those weird things where I didn't realize I was practicing. I just didn't have any other game, so I just kept playing Melee. And I knew like one day like it would come where it would pay off. I just wasn't sure when that would come, so I just kept playing in hopes that I could play Melee again and just show people how good I am. And I did
Mm-hmm.
once, and that was it. It's also why I am particularly good with Luigi when I have a GameCube controller.
All right then.
Yeah. And if that doesn't work, I don't remember when I used to use Roy though, but they screwed me
And
over. They
let's
killed
let's end this
me.
episode before we.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
until next
yeah.
time, you guys. Uh, don't.
You can message us on
Oh
Twitter
shit! I
at
forgot about
AMG
that.
Portal.
Yes.
And you can email us at lettersformg@gmail.com. Visit the website, the AMG Portal. Wait, no, the AMG Portal.wordpress.com, where you will see a new review by the time this is up because I'm not a liar. And follow Garfield at closet_otaku and read Teppuu, Teppu.
Yeah, that's it, you guys. So until next time,
Yeah,
don't spend 5 hours of your life watching E3. See you guys.
yeah. Bye.
And that is the end.
That is how the cookie crumbled.